Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. So this is part 2 in the winter, I don't know if I said it was winter wonderlands or winter woodland. Anyway, it's the second one. So we're making this envelope journal. I'm loosely following a tutorial by Dawn, who is the book vandal, and I will put the link to the video that I'm loosely following in the description. And I'm using a lovely kit from After Midnight Designs. It's Marie's winter kit, and it's a massive kit, and I have done a flip through of the kit, and I shall put that video up there somewhere. So let's have a look what we got to. So all I've done since the last video is I've decided I'm going with this bird. I'm gonna position it a little bit higher, so when I have the string there, it's not gonna, you know, be I normally put things right in the center, then I've put my string there, and then the strings through the middle. So I'm thinking if I place it a little bit higher, I could possibly have something down here, and then my string can go across and it's not interfering with the picture. So this is going to be the front cover. I am leaving this part of the envelope in the navy blue, but I will put something at the back of there to make that, you know, more robust. Then that's going to be the back cover. So we cut them all down to size and then inked them with that London fog, which is a mementos. And then we open this part, and this is going to be the part where the journal bit is. So we put the backing paper on, and we cut some of the kit pages, we backed it on 200 GSM. So that's now 400 GSM apparently, and that's going to go in there. We did that little slit, oh dear, here, so that's going to come in and out. So we do need to cover that, because that was just some packaging. So that's going to go there, which I really do like this centre. And then we're going to have a tag or a journal card in each of the pockets. I'm kind of leaning on the journal card, just for the fact of I don't really want you know, like seam binding and stuff to bulk it out. So I think keeping it flat is probably better. Then we turn it over like that, and then go that way, and then we've got this in here. So on this side, I am going to keep that as a pocket. I'm not going to keep that as a pocket. And I don't know if I'm going to add something else in here. Something that flips out or something. So we'll have to think about that as we go. So I'm kind of going to do the same thing. Like I said before, I couldn't work out to print it that way, so I've had to go with that way and then kind of build the picture up. So I've cut one of the sides, and that's going to be well, either that's going to have to be narrower, isn't it, whichever one goes on this side. So thinking that on this side I'm going to use this. I don't think I'd want to cut. Let me just think. So that'd be there, so it'd be cut about that. That'd be fine. And so would that, really. But I think I'm going to go that side there and cut that one to there. Whew. So I don't know if to have the bunny right at the bottom, and then let me move that cup. I've not even got a drink. having it so you've got some at the bottom, some at the top, which I don't know, I just feel like that's weird. Or having that at the top and then just having that at the bottom, which I think is going to be a lot better. Now I've cut this like wiggly, and I'm thinking I'm going to just take that wiggly bit off because I don't like the way it sticks up. So that'll be there. Yeah. And then that'll be underneath there. So what do we need to do? Let me just measure that this is the same as I was cutting the last ones. So this is just under 6 1/4. Right. Let's cut this down. I'm just going to go to the side and cut this down. I'm thinking, I don't know if to go, I think going more white at the bottom than the blue. So we'll have that as the bottom piece. Yep. So I hope everybody is well. I'm doing fine. Yep. I'd say it's been very dark and grey here in the UK. Typical winter kind of weather. Right, see, that's there. I think that'll be about there. So yeah, that's fine. So I've got the width the same, and obviously I'm not going to want all of that, so let me just put that in there, and I'm still going to want a bit of the navy blue showing. So then if that, this is probably the weirdest way you've ever seen anybody measure in your life. So let's pretend that's there. So, and we want to give ourselves a little bit of room. Let me just get my pencil. So if I cut it around here, that would give us, you know, loads of room. We wouldn't have to worry. So I'm saving, I've clipped up all my scraps and stuff, just in case we want to make some belly bands and pockets or whatever. Or I might, whatever's left, any decent bits, just put them in a bag and put them, you know, with the journal in case somebody wanted to make some matching pockets. You'll never guess. Oh, I found it. I couldn't find the mark. Well, you probably would guess. But... So that's there. I think I'm going to go for that corner being down at the bottom. So I think that's about perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know. Let me measure it against this. Yeah. So, can anybody see a spare clip? Just going to clip that together. Just check it out again. So that's there. Yeah. So I'm now going to stick that onto there. So this is quite a good way really to get some length on some of the pieces in the kit that you need longer. It's doing envelopes and file folders and that. You don't get a lot of portrait-y type papers in there. So it's like creating a new scene. So let me just measure that up again. And that's there. That's probably a little bit too high. Let me just move it up while the glue is still wet. I'm just standing up. Yeah, I think that's fine. So just put a bit more glue under there just to make sure it stays, and it looks as if it's just a little bit, one side's a little bit wider than the other, so I'm going to trim that so it's the same. So let me just just trim that. So that's that. Right, put the thingy-majiggy on here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to round these corners, am I? Oh, that one's done it. Yeah. So I'll round those, and then I'll ink this up. I obviously didn't want to ink up here because, you know, I want that to be as unnoticeable as possible. I don't know if to... I feel like... I could see the gaps, and I was just about to say, yeah, I want it to look as if it goes into it, and then I thought, well, it's not gonna if you can actually see the gaps, so that's a lot better. So that's that. It will definitely get me to think about pages in a different way, because there's been times when I've wanted to use pages and, you know, they've not been right. So yeah, I don't know if other people, I can't remember ever seeing anybody do that, but to me, I think it's dead clever. But yeah, there's probably tons of people who's done it and it's not really that clever, but yeah, it's solved my problem anyway. So yeah, I love that. And I've got some dies here from that Violet's done me, and what I was thinking is I didn't know if to kind of have, you know, a bit of a forest going off, so it detracts your eye just from that, but I don't know about the kind of size difference. But then I've got these twigs, so I didn't know if to kind of lay a twig there. See, I think you could get away with that at the corner, because you don't know where the start of the tree, well, you can see where the start of the tree is, Tanya, don't be silly. But these could be then set, you know, quite far back. That's my only problem with it, is how realistic does this unrealistic picture look? I mean, it is only like a cartoon, I suppose. So I'm not too sure what to do with that. So I think if you start putting too much stuff on it, it's like, oh, what are you trying to hide? But I do like the thought of having some pieces what make it more 3D. But yeah, I'm just not sure about size wise. So I'm not going to do anything for now, but yeah, that's an idea. But I'm not sure what I'm doing pocket wise and all the rest of it. I mean, I could end up putting a corner pocket there and then you wouldn't even see it. So until I get to that, then I don't know. So let's open this up. So this is going to go here like that. So let's put his thing there, and then that will cover that pocket, well, not pocket, the entrance to the envelope. And I think I'm going to probably put lace in, you know, the corners and stuff. So that's that one. I like it. So this side we're going to have to do it a little bit slimmer. So I'm just going to cut the edge off here first. I'm hoping that will be big enough to do the join. So that's there. I need to take a little bit off the top just to get rid of that piece. So I'm gonna want it right butt against this opening to give the opening some more strength. So let's just bring it down, Tanya. You can't see when you. So if it was right there, then it's a bit hard to see with this paper. Right, where's the actual middle? Right, so there's the end of the thing. I've just flipped my pencil away somewhere and it's just rolled off. So I think let's go there first, and then I can always put it down again. I'd rather cut it down again than cut too small like I did in part 1 and have to reprint it. So let's just put as if that was there. I think that might be a little bit too close. I think I might just need a little slither. I don't think it's absolutely straight either, so let me see if I can just straighten it a little bit. So that's that side straight. Just try and straighten this other side. That's better. I don't know if it's cut enough off to. I'm just going to take another slither off. I'll take it off the right hand side because that's the one that's more plain. Yeah, that should be fine. So if we position that, let's go over there like so, and then just bring it down just a touch, and then we can see what we need to hide. Yeah. I don't know if this is then going to be just too blue to just suddenly put in. I don't know if like to cut it round here and then put just some white in there. Let's just take this off a minute. So the whole bottom's white, but you've got your actual thing there, because I think if you just plonk something in like that, but I don't know why I'm worrying. I can just have a pocket across there, and then, you know, it doesn't matter, does it? You can't see it. So that's, so I'm just doing a pretend pocket just to see. So if we went like that and like that, so then that's a pretend pocket, and then that looks fine, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes. It's just weird putting it in without, I think I'm going to have to just attach something just so I know something's there, because it just seems weird that it's just ends there. That looks better over it than it did under it. So I think I'm just going to attach that, and then I just know that something's there. And plus it'll give some strength, won't it? Yeah. She's crazy. But yeah, I just don't like the thought of nothing being there. So if I get my glue, I'm thinking I might be best to glue it on and then cut it off. Yep. That's, because I think why I'm actually thinking what I'm putting where, it's just going to detract my eye if I can see this gap. So it's being about straighten it back up. Let me just take this off now and just see how wonky or how straight or whatever it is. Let's measure it up against this. Doesn't help when the things that you're measuring it up against wonky. Right. Come on, stop dithering. So that's that. I feel like it needs to come down a little bit more. Still a little bit more. Must have gone really too high. La la la. With some elevator music on. I've noticed that. I don't know how long it's been doing it on Amazon, but when you, like, say when I was looking for the momentous ink and I clicked into one of the things and it'll say it's got different colours available, and it's as if it's searching through the stockroom type thing, and then it puts some elevator music on. It makes me laugh. Right, I'm going to cut that off and just see what happens, because I think I've took the front off. So that one's being about there. That there. So yeah, it probably is too tall. Oh no! My whole construction's falling to bits. Don't do that. I don't know what I'm doing. It'll be upside down and back to front and all sorts. Alright. So I'm going to mark it off. Let's put that there. Put that there. Yeah, I'm just going to take a slither off. Right. We've done that. Woohoo. Don't take too much off now, Tania. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so that's that bit done. We're going to need a bit for there. I'll just pause a second. Okay, I am back. So that is that. I'm happy with that. Now, I'm going to want to put something just inside of the envelope so we can't see this creative colour. So I'm just looking what long strips I've got, because I'm going to want a strip for the envelope and a strip for inside. But then I don't know if they're too samey, but I haven't got a long strip of this. I have got some navy blue card, but I don't know if, because of the slight difference, if that's gonna, I think it'd be fine on a pocket, but I think if I had it right against the envelope, I think it would look weird. So that's not a possibility. So I think for now I'm gonna keep the thicker one for that. If it doesn't look right, then I will have to print something else off. So I'm going to try and find the size for this. So I'm going to shove that end in, and then I'm going to get that pencil if I can find it, because I think I've had two now rolling off. Aha. It's hiding under one of the poinsettias. So let me cut it off at there and see if that's enough, or it needs to be a little bit shorter. No, don't tell me I've done it first go. Really? Wow, that does surprise me. And obviously we'll want it not but in the crease. So yeah, about there. So what I'm thinking is, how do I need to cut it thinner? I could get away with cutting it a little bit thinner. So I'm going to have to be really careful with this, because I'm going to glue that and then get that in. So let me just take this off for a little minute. So I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so we're going to have to bend that and try and get that in without getting glue absolutely everywhere. So wish me luck. But yeah, I'm really liking how this is coming along. Really beautiful. So it's a while since I've done anything with blue. Did do quite a lot of blue things right in summertime. I did blue when I did the Crafty Cat colour challenge, and after I did the blue on that, I did do quite a few different projects with blue because I really enjoyed it. But since then, I have not used any. So we didn't do too great not getting any glue on, but just give it a rub and try and don't rub too hard, you'll rub through the paper. I think that's about straight. So just get inside and rub that down. So that is that bit. Let's put this back in to give us a idea of what it looks like. But this is why I like to pin everything in, because the times when I've just stuck things down and then thought, oh, I wish I had to put it there and done that and all the rest of it. And I know this way is a little bit fiddly, but I like it. But yeah, it is fiddly. So that's that. I do feel like that is going to be, oh, I don't know. Or I could do white, but then it's not very good, is it, for obviously getting dirty and stuff. I'm gonna leave that for a minute because I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to print something out. Something like with the side of a tree or something would probably look nice. Thinking about it now, I wish I'd have put that there and then another tree there, which I might end up doing that. So we'll see. So let's have a look where we are now. That's the back piece, that's fell off. That's it. So I think we'll go back to this, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my art glitter glue. I'm going to actually stick this down, just so for when I do machine it, it's in place, and then I can just go all the way down the piece. Oh, I wish I could glue straight. Yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna butt it to the bottom because obviously I'd rounded the bottoms off. I don't know why I didn't take it off. So that's that one. Now, why didn't I round that corner off before I stuck it down? Because I don't know now. Oh, it has, but that it probably only has because the one underneath has been rounded. So that's, oh, don't do this, please. That's it. Let me just straighten that up a little bit. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's done it. So that is that. And then I had got some picture pieces. What was the other half of the bunny one? And I've got the other half of this one. So I think I'm going to make these into large journal cards. So I'm going to cut this one the same size. as this one. So and then these I want back in on some white card just to give them a bit more thickness. So we've got those two. I'm not going to have that one there because that's obviously the front cover for there, and then that will go there, so you won't see that until you take the card out. Whoa. So that'll go there, so we'll want that back in. We need to back that and then put that back in. I'm going to move this journal to the side because we don't need that for the minute, do we? So that's that. You don't realise how much faffing about you do. Obviously, as soon as when you put the camera on, you realise how much you faff. But I guess it's just part of doing it. I think you have to do one bit before you do another bit and see what that bit looks like, and then go back to that bit. And I think anybody who can just do it from start to finish, I don't think it's that kind of craft. I think if you don't take it slow, like I say, you can end up gluing things down too soon and then thinking, oh, I wish I hadn't have done that. And again, I forgot to do the corners. Pushing my luck now, aren't I? Right, that's that. So a little bit. I think that's just a little bit long. Oh yes, I did say that I cut that one a little bit short, but that's fine. Right, let's try and just going to try and cut this where it's a little bit wider. So that's that. I'm going to cut that down. I can really notice it now, whereas when it was just placed there, it wasn't as noticeable. But it's only a little bit that it's coming out. So I don't want to trim too much. It's still a little bit wider, but that's fine. It was just that tiny bit at the bottom. It just didn't look right, and I think that's going to be sewn down there anyway. So that's that one. And we'll clip that back in. I possibly ought to have done this with those little clips that I've got. It might have actually been easier. So that's that. I'm going to put this to one side for a while. And I've got some white card. I'm going to stick these down. I'm going to bang the table. I'm going to put my pen in that one because I'm going to use this Eileen's tacky glue to try and get rid of it. It's the glue that never ends. And so I'm not too bothered about getting all the corners and stuff. Yeah, in fact, I don't know why I'm putting so much glue on because I will be sewing these. So I'll just put that up against that side and the bottom. That's fine. Might as well put it on the trimmer, seeing as I've got the trimmer out. So that's one. Well, do the corners on this one. And stick this one down. Oh, they've made nice jumbo journaling cards. Let's just get around here. That's it. That should be plenty. Again, just put it up to them sides. Like so. And then just press it down, and then I'll just trim it again with the trimmer. And then we shall get these inked. Like so. Yep, then we'll ink those round. Again, I'm using the Momentous London Fog. Don't think I've got this one linked on the Amazon shop. I will put, because I suppose it would be nice if I did put the actual colours that I've used, because the autumn ones that I use, I'm gonna just cut that corner, that edge down a little bit. The autumn ones, they was a four pack, so I did link those, but the ones that I've bought single, I've not inked those. I've not linked them, so I will link the actual colours, because I know what it's like, and you think, what colour did she say? But yeah, I'm really liking this. I think, because I did think about using, I forget which ink, the archival black ink, but I did think it's probably a little bit too dark, even though there is black in there. So that's those. And then this one, I was going to stick, this is a page from the Arty Maze kit, which I'm going to be using after this kit. So I didn't know if to just back the whole thing with this, but I don't know how the crease will go, but I'll give it a go. I don't know if I'd be best to keep it. I am going to have to glue all this, because I'm obviously not going to sew this. Yeah, I don't know if I'd have to keep it flat until it dries and then put the crease in, or if you're best to do it when it's wet. So I'm guessing I'm going to go for the one when it's wet, because I'm impatient, really. So I'll just put this up against this corner. It's going to be a joy to go around around here. So I think I've got that about right. I'll cut down this bit first. Just keep going a bit and get that cut off. So I'm just bending it slightly and just using a bit of nail what I've got just to push it right into that corner, and hopefully that will make it stick right in the corner, and then it should be fine. Yeah, so let's try and get this off. Yeah. Don't matter if I cut into it, so I can ink it back up. That's a bit difficult getting in that bit. See. I think you need a left-handed person and a right-handed person to do this. Yeah, that's going to be really difficult getting in that bit. I think that'll be fine. I've just managed to pull that bit. Right, let's ink it round and see what it looks like. I got right on the edge. I don't know where my voice went then. And let's do that inside. That's it. So leave that to dry. Hopefully it won't, because it's gone a little bit bumpy. So that's that. Let me just give these a bit of an ink on this side. Gosh, it's a bit weird working with white. I did on Menor if to go white or if to use tea dye and stuff, and I thought, oh, the kit really looks lovely with white. I do think it'd look lovely with tea stain as well, but yeah, I thought it was a bit different. I don't know how people, because I suppose it's that some people hate the white and some people hate the tea dye. I suppose it is just personal preference. I think I go with whatever's more suited. But yeah, I've never used white in junk journal. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that ink. Let me just, because it is very like a bluey grey. So yeah, it's a really nice colour. So that's those, and that's that. So we'll bring the folio back in. Don't know what I've done with my pen. If you can see it, give me a shout. I've got quite a few paper clips there, so I'm getting a bit worried that my book's just got it all fall to bits. So we've got a cover which isn't on, so I'll put that on there.
I don't think it needs 2. So we'll put that one at the bottom. I bet you're like, oh, I'm sick of seeing that one. But put them paper clips on and off. I'm just going to bend that a bit and get that under that. Oh, come on. That's it. Right, so that's that bit. And then this one wants another underneath. So that's that. Yep. So we're going to have that one in there. Like so. And we're going to have that in there. And then you'll pull it out like that. And then this one here, like that. Obviously they're tight because of the paper clips. Oh yeah, I like that. But yeah, I do think probably about having some little vellum pockets on the sides, because there's lots of little tags and little tickets and things what go with this kit. So yeah. But apart from putting something there, that's about done. I have got glitter and things, so I will be jazzing it up. Obviously this one's cut in to size, so we can say really the middle bit's done. We need to make something collagey for underneath there, and then open it up this way. Let's put another paper clip there. Then this goes on here. So that's that one. Not too sure what I'm gonna do on here yet. I don't know if to put an envelope underneath and have something, or I don't know if to put something this side and have something more central. And this is obviously this side. I do think that I am gonna put that paper, not that exact paper because I'm not ripping it up, but I think I'm gonna have that there, and I do think I'm gonna print some more out and have the tree there just to carry that on a little bit. Obviously we want a pocket at the bottom there to hide that join, so then I feel like we need something here to flip or here to flip, and then I think maybe some pockets, maybe something around here, and then obviously we've got a big pocket here what we can have a big tag in. So yeah, we could even, if we was doing a pocket out of vellum, we could have it anywhere really, because you can see the background then behind it. So I think while I'm off camera, I'm gonna rectify that and stick that on. The way I'm gonna do that is I'm just gonna place it just a bit away from the crease line, the opposite way round, draw around it, and then I'm gonna cut. So if the envelope's there, I'm gonna cut in, so when it fits it ends up with a little space all the way around, you know what I mean. So, oh, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It's coming together. So, and I think while I'm off as well, I'm gonna sew round them all. I won't stick them down, I'll just get them all sewn round. So I shall see you in a day or so, and we shall carry on with this. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'm going to now look for my pin to put in my glue. So speak to you soon. Bye for now.